Happy 4th of July, everybody. Welcome to Peoria Fire Station 191. My name is Cody. I'm going to take you through a tour of our fire station, so come on. So come on in here. So this is Chief's office. So we have a battalion chief here that runs the department. And then as you come into the station, you see this is our firehouse number 1. So we have a lot of history here. So we have our recruits from all the different classes and everything. That we have pictures up here that you can see. And then obviously also while we're here too, we have our crew office here so we can do some homework, whether we're studying for promotional exams, studying for paramedic stuff, anything we need to do to be able to have the station have supplies. So we come in here and get some studying in while we're here. All right, so then this is our kitchen area. This is our dining room. So we have a total of 12 people. So we have to have a big table to be able to feed everybody. We also have over here, you'll see all the refrigerators. So we've got a lot of refrigerators because like I said, we've got to feed a lot of people. We have an A shift, a B shift, and a C shift fridge because we have we have rotating shifts. So when we come to work, we work for 2 days straight and then we're off for 4 days. So even at 2 o'clock in the morning, if you call us, you're gonna get us. We also have, this is where we can come in and we can relax after a long day. We can come in here, we can watch a movie or TV, the news. There you go, one of our calls right now, somebody's getting called out, our ambulance is going out on a call right now. So it wakes up everybody else, alerts you where we're going, and we come as fast as we can and we come and help you guys. So then another big thing that we got to do here too is we have to be physically fit. So we have a big weight room here that we get to spend some time, we get to do a little workout in. You got to keep yourself ready to go because you never know what the call is going to be, whether it's an extrication, a fire, or we come in to help pick you up, or a medical call. We have to be ready for anything. So we come in here, we work out so that we keep ourselves physically fit. So I'll take you guys back to our rooms. Like I said, we stay here for 2 days straight. So just like you guys that have at home, we have a little thing here. We have a bed, we have a little desk that we can do our studying in. And then same thing, we have the panels in here. So when we're in the middle of sleeping and the tones go off, we wake up, we're ready to come and help you with whatever your need is. So each apparatus, as you can see, is very big. We have a lot of equipment in there, so we have to know a multitude of things to be able to come and help, whether it's an extrication, a medical call, a fire. We have to know the inside and out where everything's at, so we're ready to roll whenever we get a call. So we have our medical compartment. If you're feeling sick, you're feeling ill, we have our monitor here, we can come and check you out. We have our different boxes that serve different purposes. We have oxygen in one. We have different things to be able to help you breathe. We come over here, we have different things, so like for swift water training or something. During the monsoon seasons when the haboobs come in and the swift water catches you, we come over here, we can help you out with that, come and rescue you with that. If you have a fire in your house, unfortunately, we try to do things to be able to help save some of your property. So if you have a couch or any pictures or anything that's valuable to you, we try to keep it covered so it doesn't get damaged by water or smoke. Then we also have our fans here to try to blow all that smoke out to try to help from keeping all that stuff out of your house. A couple chainsaws here if we need to cut a hole in the roof to help us with ventilation, or if we need to cut your garage open, your garage is on fire, so we can get inside, we can gain access that way. In here we have our air pack. This is so that we can be able to breathe inside the fires. We don't want to breathe all that smoke in. So we get in there, we can be able to have our own air supply. That's just one side of one apparatus that we have here. So as you can imagine, we have different things and we have to be able to know all of it so that we're ready. So then over here we have all of our tools, different things that we can use to be able to go in if we need a force entry, if we need to cut a hole. And then if you come over here too, this is our extrication tools. So if you get in a car wreck, we can be able to come over, we can help get you out in case you're stuck. We also have the ladder tender, which has a lot of the similar things. There's a difference between the ladder and the ladder tender. The ladder tender is more meant for medical calls, and we use that so that we don't put the wear and tear on the big ladder. All right, guys, so this is another one of our vehicles, like I was saying, our engine. They just got back from a call, so we'll kind of look over the differences between the engine and the ladder. With the engine, we have a pump on here so that we can be able to pump hand lines and we can actually flow water. The ladder can't do that by itself. We'll deploy the hand line and there's time limits that we have to meet. We have to be quick enough to be able to deploy in a certain amount of time and be able to get water to the truck. Same thing like on the ladder, we have these air packs here. So we come out, when we come to a fire, we stop. We're gonna come over here, we're gonna put our air packs on so we can be able to turn them on so we can be able to breathe. We have our equipment here. Different ladders so that if the ladder hasn't shown up yet, we can be able to put it up on the roof, we can get on top, we can get into the attic if we need to. And then we also have our supply line. So this is some of our big supply line that we hook up to fire hydrants to be able to get water into the pump so that we can be able to put it directly onto the fire. Over here we have this is the pump panel. So as we hook up to that big supply line, hose line, we can get up here and we be able to get water in, we can put it onto the fire. Whereas if you look on the ladder, it looks very similar, but it doesn't have the actual internal pump to be able to flow the water. So we have to use the engine to be able to push it up and through there so that we can get water onto the fire. And then as you guys come up in here, so now we're inside the engine. So as you can see, I can't stand all the way up, but we do have a lot of room in here to be able to do some work. Let's say we're out driving around and a fire does kick out. We're able to get dressed. We keep our seatbelts on, but we're able to get dressed in an orderly fashion so that we are staying safe, but we're ready to go to work when we get to the scene. We have our headsets on, because if you've ever noticed when we go driving by you, we have the sirens going, we have the air horn blasting. We want to protect our ears, but we also want to be able to communicate to each other in an orderly fashion so that way when we do get there, we can work as a high functioning team. This is called our MCT. So this is our little computer up here in the front. So when we do get a call, it'll give us the address. All right guys, so this is our last vehicle here that we have. We have ambulances now in Peoria. One of the main reasons why we did that is so that we can have that continuity of care. So if the engine and ladder go on a call, they can be able to start treatment. And then if they call for an ambulance, we can show up as sworn fire personnel and continue the same level of care that you would get with them. Hi guys, so I got my buddy over here, Gilbert. We're gonna take you through getting us dressed through our turnouts. A minute, 15 seconds, you have to be fully turned out, ready to go. In the case of a fire, we have to be able to get there quickly, safely, and we have to be ready to do our job. So a couple things about our turnouts. So we got here, we have our bunker pants, our helmet, our jacket, and our mask so that we can hook up to that breathing pack I was talking about earlier. So this can range anywhere from 60 to about 80 pounds, and that's before we even get in to go to work, before we load hose on ourselves or grab a tool and we have to go and get to work. So like I said, that physical fitness part is a big key that we have to be able to stay on top of. So I'm gonna have Gilbert right now, he's gonna get dressed so that you guys can see what it looks like when we come in, so you're not a bit afraid of us. If you do happen to have a fire, that you can be able to see that we're here to help you. So he's gotta get his boots on real quick. Beautiful, so he gets his suspenders on, he's gonna buckle up. He's also got this hood on too. This is to protect our ears and our neck from getting that heat from the smoke. It gets really hot inside fires. So now he's gonna throw his jacket on. So remember how he looks right now. He's gonna put this mask on. It's gonna look a little bit different. But it's still my buddy Gilbert underneath there. So if you guys see him inside of a house, don't run away. Come to him. He's gonna help you get out so that you can be safe, okay? Alrighty guys, thanks for stopping by. That was a station tour of Peoria Fire Station 191. Hope you have a happy 4th of July and keep watching the virtual special on Channel 11.